Hello everyone. So this is my next reading. So I've got this Wisdom Oracle card called Flexible. It's number 19. I don't know if any one of you guys can resonate with the number. So 1 plus 9 is 10. Eventually it's 1. And then for the Nature Quest Oracle card, we have the Transformation. So it says here, spokes are joined together on a wheel, but it is the center hole that allows it to function. Based from what I can sense on these cards, I believe the spirits are telling us that we need to be flexible and adaptable to go through the much needed transformation that our soul needs to go through. You see there's a round object here, which I'm not sure if it's a rock or an egg, and everything else around these is in circle. So is this one as well. So I hope you can resonate with this reading. So I'll begin to clarify this with tarot cards, okay? So I've already shuffled the cards and I already laid them earlier, and I tried to concentrate on the energy so I can understand it more and tell you what the cards are telling me. So the first card that I got is Page of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and you've got the Four of Cups. So in relation to transformation, there is some kind of happening or a situation will come to you. Could be, I could resonate with this reading as well, so I'm going to include myself. There's some kind of a situation that will present itself as a task, but then eventually there is an opportunity that comes with it. Three of Pentacles encourages us to collaborate, go back to work, have a meaningful work, or just engage in hard work. Four of Cups is about stagnation, missing opportunities, refusing offers. Could be intentional or not intentional. You could be missing this cup because you're contemplating about something that happened. So something happened here for most of you guys. Something happened here that led to this transformation. For some of you guys, you could be in the middle of this already, but you're not aware that you're in the middle of transformation. I could be on this as well, but I'm not aware. Or there's something that's happening, taking place, that's bringing us to this much needed transformation that we have to go through. Well, the spirits are asking us to be flexible. It says here the center hole allows it to function. I have a feeling the center hole is us, our mind. If we keep ourselves grounded, no matter how many scratches this wheel gets as it rolls over on dust, on cobblestones, on the ground, it still remains functional so long as the center is in touch with the rest of this wood. I think it's called spokes. Let's clarify each card. So I've already shuffled the cards earlier because I don't want to include the shuffling on my video. It could be annoying for some of you guys. So for Page of Pentacles, I've got Four of Wands. I've got Spiritual Transformation or Death. It's a major arcana. And you've got the Six of Swords. I'm just on the floor, so I got myself a pillow just so I can sit more comfortably. So what I can sense here is something happened here that led to some kind of loss, upheaval, a bit of a shake-up, a stressful situation. It could also mean a literal death for some of you guys. Again, the pentacle here is not some kind of a punishment. This is it presents itself as a task, as some kind of a challenge. But you're being encouraged to take it because there is an opportunity that lies behind it, an opportunity that could lead to success. Not just in the form of money, but because we're focused on transformation here. And the death card is here, which is actually more of like a spiritual transformation, more than an actual death. It's an ending as well. So as an ending happens, comes a beginning of a new chapter, of a new cycle. The Four of Wands came first before the death. Maybe for some of you guys, I'm not too sure, for some of you guys there could be some kind of celebration. This could be a marriage card as well. A celebration that could lead to an end, which would force you or encourage you to move to calm waters, or to move on, or have some kind of forward movement, somewhere where you can have a healing. For some of you guys, it could be escaping, but I cannot feel that kind of energy. Maybe a marriage is about to end, or has ended. For some of you guys, a marriage could have ended that led you to move on, led you to escape, move on to calmer waters. Or an ending that is about to be a success for most of you guys, and a resolution. Whatever is gonna come here, whatever is gonna happen, we don't know if it's going to happen yet, or for some of you guys it could have happened already, or it's already happening and you're not aware of it. But we're all on the verge of transformation. Three of Pentacles. I've got the cards for this one already. As I've said, I don't want you to hear me shuffling the deck because I think it's a bit disturbing. So for Three of Pentacles, you've got the Knight of Swords, which is a very fast energy. You've got the Nine of Wands, and then the Three of Pentacles. This is not a coincidence that the Three of Pentacles served as a clarity as well for this card that's already here. They're both Three of Pentacles. From what I can sense is accept what's to come. You're encouraged to put in the work. Put in the work and don't focus on what you've lost, on what's in front of you. You're being encouraged to seize this wonderful opportunity. This energy is a bit impatient as well. You're encouraged to gather strength, to put in the work. Or maybe for some of you guys, you could be impatient and pushing yourself. You're persevering, you're persisting to collaborate with someone. I'm getting the energy that there was an ending of a relationship. For some of you guys, could be an ending of a marriage, of a union, but you're trying to persist. You're trying yourself to persist and push through, to collaborate with a person that ended things with you. You wanted to. For some of you guys, you're the one who's persisting to work the ending with that person. And for some of you guys, it could be the person working things out with you. But I feel like it's already happened. And there's already the death. There's already the end. The end has been marked. This is part of the transformation. For some of you guys that aren't married, if it doesn't resonate with you, it could be some kind of ending in another aspect of your life that led you to have some kind of transformation inside you. So it's not just relationship, but I can sense that this is about a union that has ended, but one of you guys are trying to work things out. I can sense an impatient energy here. You've got the Four of Cups lastly. Again, I've got the cards for that already. Despair, sadness, loss, Five of Cups, Three of Wands, and you've got the Major Arcana, the Tower. Just to tell you, the bottom of the deck that I used to clarify is the World, which signifies the end of a chapter and marks the beginning of a new one, which supports the Major Arcana, Death, signifies a new beginning, signifies an ending, letting go, and spiritual transformation. So Four of Cups. I can sense that from what I said, an ending of a union for some of you guys. That's mostly what I can feel here. An ending of a union, but one of you is struggling and putting a lot of effort to work things out with that person. But either you or the other person is not interested in that cup, and you're contemplating. One of you guys are contemplating and just being introspective, trying to draw strength from yourself rather than from the outside world. You're feeling this loss, you're feeling the despair, you're feeling the abandonment. You've got this abandonment. You can't see. You're losing the sight of what's ahead of you because of this abandonment that you feel. That you're currently on it. For some of you guys, you must be aware of this. You must be aware of the cup that's being offered to you. But you decided to contemplate things. And because of this extreme sadness and grief that you can feel, you're deciding to move away, to step out of that. Be it to move outside of the house that you're currently living in with that person that you used to have a union with, or you decided, you already made up your mind to move away, maybe to another country, and you're gaining this kind of self-confidence to carry on and carry that plan forward, to move with your plan. This is a bit, I can sense a heavy energy on this one. You know, I just realized when you lose someone or something, you really go through a tough time, and that tough time makes you transform into someone new, into something new. No matter how hard you try to work things out, some things are not meant to go back to the way it was before. Even if you push yourself to the limit, there are some things that cannot be fixed. And when you go through that kind of loss, that kind of abandonment and despair and sadness, the heartbreak, the emotional, there's this mourning, it transforms you into a different kind of person. That's why the flexible card is here. It's encouraging us to bend, otherwise we will break. To be flexible and accept this transformation as it happens. It happens to almost all of us on a daily basis. Some of these transformations are not visible to our eyes. We can transform from a cellular level without us knowing. When we work out, when we lose weight, when we change our diets, when we decide to learn another language or learn a new skill, learn a musical instrument that we're not familiar with, it transforms us. But we've got to be flexible. We cannot be stiff. We cannot be standing tall like a steel bar, because we will break. That's not what we're meant to do. I'm still contemplating on the energy of the Four of Cups. I think for some of you guys, you're trying to put in as much work as necessary to correct what happened here, whatever death took place here, or whatever ending took place, because you're putting so much work and you're being impatient to collaborate, to put in the work and fix things. You're missing opportunities, you're refusing offers, you're contemplating, you're drawing into yourself, and you're in great despair and great sadness that you don't have a foresight of what's happening. The Tower card, I believe this was brought in. The Tower moment brought the Four of Cups to you. You're refusing this, you're feeling in despair because of the ending that took place. For some of you guys, this ending could be a literal death of a loved one. For some of you guys, it could be a loss of a relationship. Somebody left you. I think this is more like between two people. But whatever this is, this all leads to an essential transformation that you cannot avoid. All you have to do is be flexible. You have to go through this. I have to go through this myself. We all have to. we have to believe in ourselves. We can do this. We can go through this. That it's just a phase of life. That there is a new chapter. There's a new chapter that we should welcome. Sooner or later, the new chapter will begin. So, for this reading, I ask for advice from the spirit guides. This is what I got. I got the Temperance card, asking us to have patience. I got the Seven of Cups, Nine of Swords, King of Swords, and you've got the Fool. So from what I can understand is we have to have patience. Patience is the key, no matter how hard it is. Eventually things will fall into the right place, even if we don't understand what's happening. Seven of Cups. I think most of us have different, this could present as options, disappointments. A lot of things could be different desires, expectations, desires that are making us anxious of the results. It's causing a lot of sleepless nights for some of you guys. But the King of Swords is here. I believe this is encouraging us to have logic over emotions. Mind over matter. No matter how difficult it is, mind over matter. Mind over emotions. It's not asking us to be tough and fake our emotions. It's asking us to resolve things from a logical and practical manner and have the patience. If you have to go through a serious, difficult time, if you have to go through different swings of emotions, let yourself go through this. It's okay. Only time can tell when you'll be able to move on and resolve this issue. Take a leap of faith and believe in yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Take a leap of faith. The energy here is very heavy and sad and strong, and at the same time I can feel the heaviness on the back of my head. So I'm gonna end my reading over here. I thought it's going to be something light, but then just bear in mind this is part of a human experience that all of us has to go through. Transformation. One way or another, all of us have to go through a series of losses in our lives. We gain some, we lose some. But things will make sense at the end. We have to believe in ourselves. And we have to, no matter how emotional it can be, how hard it is to face it, we have to trust that there's a stronger power above all of these things. And we have our mind over emotions as much as we can. Gain the right support that you can gain from your surroundings, from your community, from your group of friends, from your families, from your loved ones. Have patience and don't be too hard on yourself. If there are things that don't look, if there are too many things on your plate and you can drop some of them, perhaps this is the right time to reconsider those things. Maybe too many options can lead you to have anxiety and sleepless nights. Maybe it's time for you to reconsider the options that you have, the desires, the disappointments, the expectations. Maybe it's time to look into them and drop some of them, drop off some of these cups that are causing you the sleepless nights, the mental struggle and the mental fog. So I'm gonna end my reading here. I hope some of you guys can resonate with this reading, and And for those who have lost their loved ones, I'm sorry to hear that. My condolences. And for those who lost their spouses, but not in a form of death, those who have gone through a series of separation, my heart goes out to all of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and listen to my voice. I promise to do better in my succeeding readings. Feel free to leave comments below. Any kind of criticisms, I would welcome them. And leave some suggestions if they help. I promise to read each and every one of them. Thank you so much for your support, and have a blessed day to you all.